We cover Azealia Banks from time to time.
Sorry.
I don't know how to feel about this. I guess I'll get right to it. So Azealia Banks did an audio sex tape. So Azealia Banks did an audio sex tape with her fiance, Ryder. Ryder Rips. I just want to point out that Ryder's one of the whitest names ever. It's not that it's a bad name. I'm just pointing out how white the name is. And so she did the audio sex tape, sold it for $17,000, and apparently it's gonna fetch the equivalent of $250 million, right? So basically, it's selling for like 150 grand in cryptocurrency. What is the cryptocurrency that it actually sold for?
Ethereum.
Yes, which is the second largest, right after Bitcoin. Azalea's pretty proud. She's bragging about it. She's saying it's one of the most expensive pieces of art. She's calling an audio sex tape art of all time. And, behind like the likes of Leonardo da Vinci. I can't even say it without laughing. That's them right there.
They know. People know what the hell she looked like.
No. I feel like they need to see what Ryder looks like. That's definitely
what Ryder looks like.
That is definitely a Ryder.
Look at Ryder's hair.
Yep,
look at Ryder's hair.
That is Ryder. Now,
a porno hairstyle.
Who wants this thing for that much money, though? Not even the 250 M's that it equates to. Who wants this thing for that much money?
I'm glad it's an audio tape because can you pull up the picture of Ryder again? This is the face of a man who is not very serious about life. He is the face of a man who says to himself, when I wake up every morning, what are my goals? These are not things that go through his head. He doesn't ask what his goals are. Azealia Banks is lucky she got $1 for the audio sex.
Clearly, that's not the case. We're clearly underestimating her value.
She's just lucky she got money for it.
She could have got more. She could have got more.
Well, she clearly didn't want more, or she would have put it out for more. She would have put it out for $50K if she felt like it. Clearly, she just wanted some dough to go make more cat stew. That's all she needed.
Or she just doesn't know what she's doing in business.
I mean, you're just boom stated obvious things over and over and over in this story.
Like she just doesn't know what she's doing. Like, I mean,
duh.
Anybody would look at this and just be like, "A, an audio sex tape? What? That's weird." And then B, 17,250 million. Everything Azealia Banks does has a question mark on it.
This is very confusing. That's what
I'm totally lost.
And you're sitting here trying to make sense of it, and it's
Rubik's
hurting
Cube.
you.
I'm trying to.
I can literally see the pain in your eyes as you talk about this. I'm trying to figure it out.
Viewing public, speak to me, please. Now, be honest. If there was a visual,
painful eyes.
If there was a visual, and this was on your Pornhub, you watching this? I'm not asking if you would pay $17,000 for the tape. I'm asking if you'd watch it out of curiosity. You'd watch it. Don't lie to me. Now, as far as the audio sex tape, is this? I've never heard of this before. What would you value this audio sex tape as? 250 M's? Do you think that this is going to fetch 250 M's? Is it worth the 17 grand she even got for it? Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And what's Ryder's backstory? Even the details as well. Two guys doing a podcast. Deuces. I guess the Drake era really isn't done. How the hell is he on pace to sell 1 million, the equivalent of 1 million albums, for 3 songs? Scary Hours 2, Drake. How? They're predicting when it's all said and done, he might be like 140. 3 songs. How?
It's Drecy, man. It's Drecy.
How is that possible?
Man tested the field. He put out, this was a test. This was a testing mine. You know what I mean? I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to see if anybody decides to walk on it and see if it blows up. And he put it out there, and listen, a crowd came, and they all stepped on it at once. And they've been craving new Drake music, just any new Drake music. This is what happens when you have long spans in between your music. You know what I'm saying? Come on, pay attention, people.
So it's I'm not surprised that people ate it up. What I'm saying though is we're in the era of streaming. So when you look at strategy, people will typically put out an album that has a lot of music on it. And the reason for that is because they want to get the streams. Like if you like the artist, you're gonna, whether you're not, however you feel about the album, you're gonna at least listen to the entire album. So hey, let me put out an album that's got like 20 songs on it because I'm gonna get all those streams.
Right.
Drake put out an album that has three. So what that tells you is that when you don't oversaturate the listener, you know what I mean? A, they're gonna replay it all the time. B, they're gonna love the songs. Let me say that again. They're gonna learn the songs, right? Because they play it so much. I'm pretty sure there's people. The thing just came out. I'm pretty sure people could recite every single song on that line for line by now.
I'm surprised I haven't seen captions already.
You know what I'm saying? So it's super, super smart. But this is, again, streaming, man. And the equivalent
they say he might do between 140 and 170 million
that is
streams.
Insane numbers.
For 3 songs, yeah.
That is insane numbers. So, anyways, with all that being said, there's no way, this is clear proof positive that the Drake era is not over. All right, viewing public, what are your thoughts, man? We covered that EP, Scary Hours 2. What was your favorite record on it? Are you surprised? How many times have you heard that EP? I've lost count. But yeah, you know, hasn't let me down so far. Drecy, two guys doing a podcast. Deuce.
You know what I found out? That car that he's doing the donuts in.
It's your car?
No, it's a one of one.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Yeah, you threw it away.
This motherfucker stunts in videos like nobody else, dog. Like,
yeah, he threw it away.
It's one of one Benz. Okay, sorry.
So, sounds like a Florida story.
You are just, man, damn.
Sounds like a Florida story, but it's not. But it is another reason why I'm never going to America.
You don't have to keep saying it, man.
I do.
We get it.
So, a man in California allegedly propped up his wife's dead body on the couch during Christmas while his kids opened up gifts. And he threw her around, and she allegedly fell on top of a glass table. And, you know, glass pierced her body. She died, you know. The guy got his daughter to help clean the wounds of his dead wife, pull out glass out of the body, and then, propped her up while kids are opening presents. So he's looking at 25 years to life.
This is my assumption. The reason why he did it is because, you know, he acted in a moment of anger and aggression, and he's probably one of those bipolar, short-tempered, quick-to-go-hot type of people. And it got really aggressive, and it got violent, and it went to a place where he didn't want it to go, but that's where it went, and she ended up dying this time, because once again, these are these situations where you can see this isn't the first time this has happened. It doesn't just go from 0 to 100 with beating on women. I could tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So it went to a level that he didn't expect it to go at. Then he started thinking about the kids. Doesn't want to go to jail. He knows that they're going to start asking questions about where mom is. Christmas Day is coming next. He's like, if I can get through Christmas, then I can make through a reason as to where mommy is or where mommy went. So a little bit of remorse, a little bit of guilt, a little bit of not wanting to be found guilty. It's a combination of all of them, and when you put them together, it stirs up to the dumbest decision of all.
How do you have your daughter help you with this? What type of what type of therapy is she going to need to suppress this memory? Even the children who didn't help, when they eventually figure out that they had Christmas morning around their mom's dead body. They didn't do Christmas anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Christmas that's the least of their worries, but I'm just saying, like, Christmas happens every single year. So when they're finally making moves in their life to get over this, when Christmas comes, and remember, you know how the States gets, even Canada, they start talking about Christmas from like fucking, as soon as Halloween's done, it's Christmas time. So
Yeah.
that's like 2 months. Just memories. They're fucked. Hopefully those kids got some real stable family members outside of that dad. Because he gone anyways. He going to jail. So hopefully they got some real stable family members, because one thing they're gonna need is support and stability, 100%.
Yo, just do me a favor and make sure that you put the suggested thing, because I want people to hear the discussion that we had about how I feel about the requirements for just becoming a parent, just in general. just if you want to have children, what I feel you should have.
You know what's so funny is I posted that on TikTok about you saying they should take some sort of a course, and
Yes.
one of the comments was like, "Oh, they did take a course, intercourse."
You know what? Well,
Sorry, I had to make it light, but
that's really good.
It was good. It was good. All right. Anyways, viewing public, what are your thoughts here? Any more insight into the case? By the way, this happened in 2011, and this just recently went to trial, right? So, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy with everything in life. Yeah, leave it in the comments, man. What to comment about, I don't know. This is all fuckery. None of this makes sense to me. But two guys doing a podcast, and maybe there should be a course that's mandatory that you need to take before becoming a parent, and not intercourse. As clever as that was. Deuces. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to like and comment. We finally hit our goal of 100 subscribers.
No, we're not done yet, though, Chris, man. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers,
Yes.
okay? So check out these videos over here, and make sure you press this button, man. Thank you for the 100. Let's get to 2.
Doses.